So, Phoebe had her desexing surgery this weekend, and honestly, I was a nervous wreck. I know it's a routine procedure, but when it's your tiny baby, logic suddenly stops working. I barely slept the night before, and after we brought her home, I kept waking up to check that she was okay. The funny thing is, her recovery was nothing like we expected. The doctor told us she would probably be sleepy, groggy, and not very interested in food. Phoebe apparently took that as a personal challenge. She ate dinner, then she ate again and again. I think she ate like 5 times that day. Her pupils were huge, she was full of energy, and she looked like she had a can of Red Bull or maybe two. So she was nothing like they told us she'll be. She tried to explore the apartment, tried to climb her cat tree, and was getting very close to having zoomies. In fact, I don't remember ever seeing her being that kind of wild and feral for such a long period of time. So I think the post-surgery drugs definitely kicked in. And needless to say, this was not the quiet recovery we had prepared for. To stop her from overdoing it, we kept her confined to one room and did our best to encourage calmer activities. One thing that actually helped a lot was having a toy ready to distract her. We had this toy arrive from Amazon the day before, and the timing couldn't have been better. Every time she started looking for her next questionable life choice, we could redirect her attention with a game. For a kitten that had surgery just a few hours earlier, she had an impressive amount of enthusiasm. The other challenge was making sure she did not lick her own incision. For cats, there are basically two options. The traditional one is the cone of shame, and the other one is a recovery onesie, which is basically like a baby onesie but for cats. We tried both, and putting the cone on Phoebe was, let's just say, very not successful. The onesie was not exactly the popular choice either, but at least it stayed on. Between the recovery suit, the giant pupils, and the almost zoomies, she looked like a tiny patient who was very determined to ignore all medical advice. But the next day, everything changed. The Red Bull powered gremlin disappeared, and suddenly, Phoebe became incredibly cuddly. She kept coming up to me, putting her little paws on me, and meowing until I picked her up. And once I did, she did not want to leave. At one point, I was carrying her around in my hoodie, like a tiny kangaroo, and every time I put her down, she would come back a few minutes later and ask to be held again. I don't know if she was looking for comfort, warmth, reassurance, or all three, but after worrying about her so much, I was more than happy to spend the day as a human cat pouch. Thankfully, she's doing really well. Her incision looks good, she's eating normally, and we are taking recovery one day at a time. Thank you to everyone who checked in on her and shared your own recovery stories. It genuinely helped calm down two very nervous cat parents. And judging by today's cuddle demands, I think our tiny patient is doing just fine. Leave Phoebe a little message in the comments and I'll make sure she gets all the extra cuddles on your behalf.